Here's the problem I'm having with this machine, other than that pump and engine won't run in second gear without bogging. Well, the switch is bad anyway. But apparently you got to spec your backplate angles on these buckets. I'll find out for sure. I wouldn't think you'd have to. The other bucket I have would be even worse. But even on this low setup, right? You can't even partially get that bucket empty. You can get it full as can be, but even at that low height, you can't get it empty. Let me show you. That's full pitch. I'm sitting here trying to shaky. It ain't. Even at the very low side road. So just to express my frustrations now with the engine off, so it's clear, I did my best to bump at the low loading heights, right? And that's what I come back with in my bucket. Now these buckets aren't that high of volume, so when you got that much carry back, that's not good. And I'm bumping it 30 times, trying to get it down really low on the side. Everything I can try to do to get that material out. And that's the volume I'm losing each time. And if you want to know, of the two buckets I have, that one there has the more favorable angle. The other one, as it sits flat, that backstock is coming out like this. Now, if it's going to have a dingo attachment plate, why would they make the geometry such that a dingo bucket fits the clevis and the pins, but because of the geometry, it won't unload? To me, that takes a lot of trying to not make a machine work. And that tells me what the premise was for some of the other manufacturers to come in and dominate this market. Vermeer, Giant, the guy that started Giant mini loaders, he's from Germany. He was sick of some of the stupid stuff he saw. And I like the cast loaders, C-A-S-T. They're like an orange and gray, the center articulated loaders. But net, I prefer of the two that I have up and running. I don't like my T190 very much anymore because of all the proprietary stuff, and it's down because of proprietary stuff, electrical. But of the two stand-on type machines that I have, which are both of them pretty much stuff that other guys wouldn't bother running, they're old school. The Toro Dingo, it's a 4-paw, so it's not a chain driven. It has 4 hydraulic motors and it's wheeled. And I have perfectly smooth tires on them. Once I put them smooth tires on, I can push in on a thing and grab twice as much dirt as I could when I had the brand new Toro lug tires, because the smooth ones don't make me tear up the dirt. So then when the dirt's not disturbed, it's a better bedded pass, and I actually gain traction with an absolutely smooth tire, just like you have on the front of your zero turn, but bigger. So, but the hard part of using one of these little loaders should be getting the dirt in the bucket, not trying to get the dirt out. The dump angle should have never been an issue. I don't see how you build a machine like this and you don't think of something like that. All right, I got to get busy.